The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play, utter disregard for his own safety.
And his teammates still shaking their heads. You know what? He must have told them to be on the lookout for something special.
And here at the It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. Celtics leading by 14. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
Freak, he's in at point guard. LeBron James is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Thomas in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Winslow's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Udrih. Freak with it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Crowder, and it's sent back by Bosh. The Heat trail by 16. Wade has the open look. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist. 10 points for Wade.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
Celtics leading by 13, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. They've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Gibson the screen.
Oh! And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Here's the screen. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Freak's got 16 here in the second half.
Almost uncontested. It's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Pass to Udrih. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
That's really told the story today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Here's Freak, and stolen by Udrih. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Gortat's checked in for Gibson, and Bradley's subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. And then for Miami, Laverne, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Dragic in for Udrih. Now here's Freak.
How about that athletic ability there? And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Celtics leading by 16. Here's Freak. Wade brings the double team. Freak. And Winslow pulls it down. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Mickey's checked in. And Miami with a change here, too. Luol Deng is checked in for Winslow.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly. Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
And so here is Miami, down by 15.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Freak. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Freak's got 38 points.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big-time NBA play, and in the end, victory for the Celtics.
Looks that way, Steve. And Clark, what an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so, created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, they definitely had a huge edge, and that's in their DNA, to push the pace and to apply pressure from an offensive standpoint. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are exactly the kind of games they can play.
That's fun basketball to watch,
It
too.
sure is. It sure is.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
There's a screen by Gortat. No good. And it's Miami the other way.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Deng kicks to Wade. And he gets it to go.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's Freak. The
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello out there, and welcome everybody to 2K Sports. The location has changed for Game 3 of these conference finals, but the teams are the same, which would make sense in a series, including our team. We're the same. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Miami Heat at American Airlines Arena. Looking at Miami, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So this might not be a must-win, but it's a key win if you want to get back into the series. Take it one possession at a time.
Don't you know that some point, somebody has to do it.
You know what?
Somebody
Someone will
has
do
to
it.
come back.
I've
Yeah.
actually seen a team down 3-0 tie it to 3-3.
Yeah, it's happened a few
I
times.
remember that. Our Denver Nuggets
It'll
tied
never be
against
done.
Utah.
Cut it
Tied
out.
at 3-3, sent it to a Game 7.
It will
I remember
never be done.
Mutombo and his group did that.
Well, I'll be 100 years old. Well, I won't be here, so it'll never be done. Because if I'm not here, I didn't see it.
It didn't. So
it means
if
it's
you're
never
not
done.
here, it didn't happen.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
So anything that happened before you never happened either?
I didn't see it. I can't confirm it.
We are here live at the American Airlines Arena with the crowd going crazy. Eastern Conference Finals action. Boy, and a 2-0 series thus far. Who will take Game 3? We're going to find out here live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA playoffs. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at the Heat. They need the boost here from the hometown fans trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And an opportunity here to change the momentum of this series. The odds are stacked against them after losing those first two on the road. But now in their building, their fans, it's their chance to get back into it.
Simply do or die time. I mean, they can't be discouraged by the two losses. There's still plenty of time left in this series. The most important game is the current game. The crowd isn't discouraged.
Whoa!
Goodness.
Woo!
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Freak. Rebound by the Heat. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
And no matter how well you defend, when you shoot that poorly, it's going to be a very difficult challenge for you to get a win.
Yeah, there was sort of a snowball effect in that game, too, guys. I mean, what started as a cold night for a few guys turned into a cold night for just about everybody.
The kick out to Dragic. A baseline J. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Dragic. And that one's good. Freak. Miami with the ball. Trailing by 4. It's Dragic with the drive. No good. Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Freak with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Here's Freak. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and the wrist breaker.
Outrageous, guys.
Dragic kicks to Bosch. Great open look there. Bosch has got his first bucket in this one.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Gortat with the screen for Bradley. Back to Gortat. James wide open. Nailed from three-point land. LeBron's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Dragic with it. Now defended by Freak. Dragic kicks to Wade. Fades back, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Wade's got his first points of the night.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
It's stolen by Dragic. Oh, and here comes Dragic all alone. That's good. Dragic has got his second bucket of the night. Celtics leading by 3. Now here's Freak. He's got 8. And Freak throws it down hard.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points.